Hey everybody, so I know this quality looks really like crappy and there's like blue or black bars on either side here. Actually, I'm going to move this so I'm not looking over to the side all the time. My newer webcam is being really goofy and won't connect to my PC. It'll work just fine on my Mac, but not the PC. Darn Windows. But I haven't posted in a while because I have been sick for 2 weeks. I don't know if you can still hear it. I'm still really congested and I think I can't hear out of one of my ears. But there hasn't been a whole lot of cooking going on in the meantime. But I did get a shout out from my other video talk show podcast that I help produce on, the Stephen Nicole Show. You should check it out. I love that they mentioned that one of my jams was beef bourguignon, and I have never made beef bourguignon. It's in my to-do list because I think anybody who's serious about cooking, they really should try and do some of the greats. And that one is one. So someday I'll probably get to it, but my jam really is beef stroganoff. I absolutely love making beef stroganoff. And bread. I've been getting into bread lately, and actually I should have made some today, but now it's too late. So, but anyways, I haven't been cooking for a while. As you can hear, I'm still blah. But I have been sitting down and taking this time to actually read the Vegan Before 6 book that I got. And actually, I'm going to grab it. So I went and grabbed the book, VB6, Vegan Before 6 by Mark Bittman. It's really fascinating. So far, I'm still in the... That's only how far in I am. See, I told you it was taking quite a while to get... Because it's the thing that I love is that he really does explain a lot, but some of it goes over my head because it's things about like metabolics and glucose levels and food and carbohydrates and how they're different and all these different things. So like he explains why we eat and what we eat and why, and things like just the difference between a Slim Fast sweet and salty chocolate almond bar and a Kit Kat bar. He shows the difference in how the Slim Fast bar actually it has more protein than the Kit Kat, but it has way more sodium, like 190 milligrams, whereas the Kit Kat bar only has 35. And I'm not saying that that's better for you. I'm just saying, you don't realize the difference. Like, yes, and the calories, the Slim Fast has 200, the Kit Kat bar is 230. And the fat, it has 8 grams in the Slim Fast, but the Kit Kat has 12. He really breaks down some things here, and why like most diets don't work, and why you can't just cut out carbohydrates. Like, that's not good for you because your body needs those to process other things as well. I think that was one of the things I recently was reading. And when you cut that out, and then when you start to go back, your weight can skyrocket back because your body's like, oh my god, it hasn't had this in so long, it's kind of hoarding it, I think. So he really does explain why you need a little bit of fat, why you need some carbohydrates, why you need a little or some protein, why you really need a lot of fiber, why you really need this, and how vitamins even. It's been really interesting, and how when people say, oh, I have a high metabolism, so I don't really gain weight. Well, there's really no way to measure if you have a low or high metabolism, so really that is but it's just, I haven't caught up because I've been reading. So this is the hard part. I read in the book and then I go and read on my Kindle too, so then I have to catch up on the book where I've left off. So yeah. But eventually I will get to the parts. I've skimmed ahead a little bit, so I know roughly what the three, what his, the 6 principles on doing VB6. But so I'm reading through it, and I'm hoping to start, converting the way I eat to this a little bit. I've already been drinking more water. I've stopped. My soda ran out, and I am not getting any more soda. I'm gonna just stick with water. Yes, it's flavored, which I didn't even look. I was gonna look to see how much was in one of these. So, I mean, there's some sweeteners in here that I probably shouldn't have. But I can't just do straight water, at least not yet. So, but yeah, basically the main principle is, from when I had kind of skimmed this before a couple years ago and then put it aside, was that you stick to his 6 principles during the day. Basically, you're almost pretty much eating like a vegan. You know, it's lots of greens, some nuts. But then after 6 o'clock, you can relax that and eat a little bit more of what things you like, and your body will then be able to just balance itself out. So, he talks about like how the standard American diet, or is that what it was? SAD. He calls it SAD, is actually incorrect, and how it's actually not really helping us. And just it's fascinating to read how some of these things, like, I mean, just, he has a grid in here, if I can find it, that breaks down calorie density. Okay. So like, you would think, where was the one that just really, I was like, people always say, you know, nuts are good for you. It's a good source of protein. They're good for you to have. But calorie wise, raw cashews have 5.53 calories. That's their calorie density, compared to like celery, which is 0.16, or dried apples. Okay, so apples without skin have 0.48, but dried apples have 2.43. I think that has to do because you're taking out so much water and you're just condensing it down to whatever. And so I'm thinking it's probably got more sugar and stuff in it. But even like whole wheat flour is 3.40, whereas just plain white bread is 2.65. So like, and he talks about how flour that we get in the stores and most breads that are made from commercial flour, that flour is not really doing anything for you because the wheat germ itself is gone. Or the wheat, what did he call it? The wheat, the wheat berry. So the wheat berry is what's good for you. And a lot of processed foods, because it's been milled down so much, that berry is gone, and that part, so everything else is just, it's fluff essentially. So I thought that was very fascinating. But so I'm going to keep reading this. I'm going to hope to do more videos, talking a little about what I've learned, not going into much because, you know, you should really be buying the book then. I don't want to like plagiarize or anything, but, and my progress. So I've done the first kind of, not really step, but I'm trying to cut out my sugary drinks, because really that was mainly, I think, the only really big part of sugar that I had. So we'll keep on that and I'll keep you updated. So I've got nothing to show you to cook this time around, but I wanted to at least chat and update you. I'm starting to feel a little better, so hopefully I'll be able to get back to cooking soon. I know for Thanksgiving I'm probably going to do a live stream of some of our cooking stuff that day. Although it's Thanksgiving, people are going to be with their stuff, so maybe I'll just record it and post it after instead and show you my Thanksgiving stuff. So until next time, thank you for watching and thank you for being subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. Bye.